September, Through the Fires of Transformation to the Other Side, September 15, 2015. By Luminance River. Web pages, www.diamondlightnetworks.com and www.akashicintuitive.com. As energy-sensitive people, we may be feeling a lot of emotions and maybe physical sensations. These past few months have been energetically intense yet also epic in the amount of change happening, especially leading up to August 8, which was 8/8, the Lion's Gate or Infinity Portal. Cosmic rays come to Earth for our evolution and enlightenment all the time, but especially on these days and days leading up to these energetic portals and alignments. The year of 2012 was the beginning of the end of time, and also the end of the previous lockdown on consciousness. We herald the door of freedom appearing, and now we are really cracking it open more and more, or it is cracking open for us. The month of power, September. This month of September has some more super potent days to tune in and receive these cosmic rays from the Sun and the galaxy. Never have we been in such a powerful energetic time. We may need to take more rest. We may need energetic space for ourselves to process, to download and to integrate. We may feel more emotional. We may fly through this easily and effortlessly and blissfully too, as each have their own experience. Every day can be different. We might feel ups and downs. There is no one way but to know we are passing through a time of shift. The old paradigms are unraveling. Even our own lives may be unraveling too, to make room for a higher octave and higher the fire. There is a metaphor, and my heart goes out to those, all life, affected by the forest fires. It was a symbol of grand transmutation. Harbin Hot Springs, a beautiful retreat center, had the structures burned down. Our structures of old are burning down in order to be reborn from our ashes in a new higher octave way. The equinox is the balancing, and the 27th and 28th of the blood moon are rebirth, rebirthing into the new creation energies. Now the way is open with the burning and transformation. What to take forward with the experience of the rest of this month is patience with the self and patience for others and their ways of experiencing, which will run the gamut of emotional expression. It is a time to feel connected to everyone but be in our own little bubbles of self-love and connection to Source. It is a time for meditation daily to keep us there, and keep us in a state of balance, or come back to that going through this month. The equinox, a day of equal day and equal night, represents balance within. It is a representation of honoring the light and shadow we are, and integrating the two into one as one human blended divine being embodied, in celebration of our humanness and that we have bodies. The tiny space of the heart. What has been amazing so far are lots of things. One is the experience of being in the small space of the heart, which others have taught me to do, or to remember. This opens up a feeling of love and bliss. It allows merging with divine, my higher self, the higher selves of others in this magical space within the self. I keep going back to this practice, and it is opening to tuning into meeting in the heart with others, to telepathy and feeling one another as myself. It is a special technique that deep meditation can yield along with some support and instruction. It is really valuable for an energy-sensitive person like myself to know about this, and it is bringing so much harmony into me and my world. Co-creator Atama Becky Bedsole and I am sharing this with others in 1-hour courses called Mastery of the Heart, as it has been so valuable for us. She is very connected to the Kogi indigenous people who have been teaching us etherically. We also have experienced the importance of these teachings in relation to the heart for ascension with the energy of the Great Pyramid of Giza. And in fact, lightworkers we know and connect with will be there on the day of the full moon blood eclipse at the end of September. It is one of the powerful dates in the month. The coming dates to be tuned into are 9/23 the Equinox, and the night of 9/27 and the 28th. There is something special happening and we all lightworkers are called to come together more often and in little pods or larger councils of the heart in which we share in unity, whether online or in-person gatherings. There is such value in two or more gathering to tune in energetically, through meditation, and unify. Our Divine Council gatherings online have been doing this and are a great place to feel this unity and learn this process of multidimensionally connecting in service, with all of creation. Divine Council and September Guidance. Find others including myself if you are interested in experiencing Divine Council and learning more of what it is. Within a Divine Council meeting today, we tapped into September and learned a few things. It is so important to come together and meet in unity. I see this as learning to be group beings in cooperation and co-creation with Source instead of just individuals. We learn that we need to purify our bodies and selves and let go of what no longer serves this month. The purity flame of Telos is a tool to use in a multidimensional meditation as a daily practice. We were led into a journey to Telos in the process of our council, which is something we can do on our own. Invoking the purity flame of the 12 rays allows us to receive more of our light body. We are being cleared out. Incidentally, Telos is the Lemurian city that is in the crust of the earth, inner earth, that is below Mount Shasta in California. We also learned how our inner children need to be loved and held by us. We can call in our multidimensional abilities, especially when we align together. All of us are moving from the heart now instead of the head, and this is of great value in the new way of being. In the process there are completions and endings of soul contracts. I see it as clearing the deck for greater work to be done by each of us. And yes, sometimes it is intense to feel the emotions arising and know we are transmuting for more than ourselves. We offered a webinar on 9/13 in which we experienced a gathering of 56 beautiful souls in this. Our hearts were opened with a key to allow in more love. Our light bodies are coming online this month, and coming into sacred space of meditation with others accelerates the process. Every person on the planet has keys and codes that are given when we come together in unity. The recording is available to listen to online if you are called, on my friend and co-creator Babananda's SoundCloud. Masculine-feminine. Another recent major multidimensional experience that I had with a couple of others was seeing and experiencing the divine masculine and divine feminine templates come in. There is a balancing in relationships, and in relating, which is something to celebrate. I see so much ability in speaking our truth honestly, and also expressing our emotions authentically, and supporting one another through it. This is true for both genders. New ways of being are rapidly being embodied by those on the leading edge of the shift, which must be you who are reading this. Think about what you are sensing. It is like a day in our lives is equivalent at least to 100 days of evolution because change is happening so fast. It is really quite remarkable. I sense that relations between men and women will get easier and has already done so. There is more cooperation, more unity consciousness, and more ability for two or more to work and play together. So much healing between us is happening now. In this, there is knowing value of each other and the uniqueness that we each represent. Two or more opposing opinions can coexist within the space of the heart. Everyone is becoming more heart-centered. Nobody has to be right anymore, or the right-wrong paradigm called duality is collapsing. The heart space is so important, and cultivating love, forgiveness and letting petty stuff go is making this cooperation happen on a higher level. The dream spell calendar speaks of days with the crystal tone, which is the crystal tone of cooperation, now coming into fruition. The dream spell year is the white planetary wizard, which is all about magic with the re-enchantment of our world. We are here to remember enchantment and manifest magic. Divine mission is being you. I really sense that our missions, reasons for being on Earth, are clicking into place, that we know what we are here for, and it mostly involves being ourselves. The more we tune inward, the more we learn about what purpose we have and are able to actualize it, which will bring deep personal joy and satisfaction. We are discovering the way of following our bliss that is of service. We can have fun with this. Really? Bells are going off, and we know that a fifth-dimensional world truly is following our bliss. Let us start following our bliss right now. Transducing light. Meanwhile, all of us, along with the trees, are holding the grid of light around the planet. Each time sunspots, cosmic rays, and CMEs or galactic energy hits Earth, those energy-sensitive beings that you are holding the grid assist. You feel it in your bodies, sometimes with symptoms that make you feel subtle to majorly whacked out. It is because we are transducers of light, which is like those giant electrical transformers. We step down the frequency of the heavens to be stepped down in strength, which goes to the earth and the grid and other people who are less energetically sensitive. Do you see how we are like lightning rods? We are lightening the energy on earth. Therefore we have to lighten you up as much as possible and laugh our way through this important job that we assigned ourselves from before this incarnation. We can even laugh at how crazy we were to think it would be an easy job. New, serenity and surrender are here. Last night, a meditation showed two beings for September. One was a goddess of surrender who had a large sword like Archangel Michael, and she had Kali energy. She helps us let go of the old in our lives. Her energy was of knowing and trusting what is to come. My experience has been to be in the heart, everything keeps changing, and in the moment you will know. So I greatly appreciate the frequency of knowing she brings. Serenity was the other goddess, which is a similar word to surrender when spoken. Be in serenity, and go back to serenity to get through this month. Well, I wish everyone ease and grace through September and beyond. I know it is all worth it. I know there is change happening, and I thank everybody. You each are special, and you each are making a difference. May your own journeys be lightened, with more joy along the way. Let's have fun with this. Let's be in the heart and feel the love that we are, and shine. So much love and appreciation, Shivrael Luminance River. Web pages: www.diamondlightnetworks.com and www.akashicintuitive.com. P.S. Here is a prayer that a friend shared for rain where the wildfires are in California. It is barely raining here, so please use this if you are so called. Also include any other areas where there may be forest fires. I am so grateful for the steady rains in blank name area and everywhere in the West. You can say Northern California, or Lake and Napa County, Amador and Calaveras counties, and Middletown, and be sure to feel the rain falling as if it had already happened. Thank you.